welcome to Y'all Gaming, the only show on the internet that asks, "Are y'all gaming?" So I actually, I went live on my main channel the other day, but I went live on the Prediction Esports channel by accident. So if you look at their VODs, I think I'm the second most recent VOD other than this one. So sorry to all Prediction Esports fans. Yeah, didn't mean to let you guys down. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We're talking about games. I'm Coney. I'm here with TK. TK, how are you today?
I'm great. I mean, there's a lot of games that's have been
Lots of
updating
games.
and coming out. We also watched all of Tekken Esports World Cup. I watched a decent amount of Street Fighter Esports World Cup today, and I commentated Tekken yesterday, and I'm going to Collision tomorrow. So, just a lot on the docket.
Busy.
Trying to stay as busy as possible. But overall, just having a great time.
I saw the Punk thing today. That's very fun. I feel like it's gotta when that happens and you know that it's gonna go around, like you know what is gonna happen to you, right? Like the second that happens, I know Punk knew they'll be all over Twitter. That's a very funny thing. I like that.
Yeah, he tweeted to me. He said, "No." I thought that. I was like, "Yeah, bro, that is unfortunate for you, but hey, you seem like you had a fun time regardless. Like it didn't seem like he was gonna assault tweet or anything. Just he's got a chance to make it out tomorrow, I guess."
I love it when players are just like us. Like, he may be a pro player, but he's still whiffing that, not knowing the damage, and getting up and getting excited. Like, it's fun to watch, like, I don't know, whenever I watch League and, like, a pro player misses a skill shot, I'd be like, good, perfect. And I feel like watching Punk get up, the opponent has 1 HP. That's pretty good. I like that. So, that's fun.
That would be crazy too. Like that's like the equivalent of League would be like, let's say you had like a stun combo, and you hit the whole you hit the stun, but you were too late on the rest of the combo, and they like Zanya's it, but you didn't notice.
You walk away. Like, they pop the
I
Zanya's
got him, and he's like,
yeah.
nah.
I think it'd be like a fizz ult. Like, you hit them with the fish, and then the fish starts coming out, and then you walk away, and then the fish doesn't kill him, and then you know, something like that. But
Yeah.
we're not talking about League. We're talking about another MOBA, along with other games. Let's talk. Coney's got Superman hair. Yeah, listen, man, I got out of the shower today, and I just put it back. I don't know. This isn't a marketing thing, okay? No hashtag ad. I don't know what. It just went like this today.
Hey, you know what? You should do that more often.
You like it?
Come on, Superman. We
Chat
love
would
it.
say I'm balding. See, they make fun of my hairline. They're very mean. I can't show my hair.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's not
Crazy.
nice. So we're talking about a couple different games. Let's start off with Deadlock. I saw that new character select. Deadlock is a game that I played a crap ton of a few weeks ago. And I haven't played it since, and I'm a little scared to get back in because I got like super into it. But I know it got updated. Was it just like polish and like aesthetics, or was it more than that?
It's the map looks way good. Like I don't know if the map like the full layout has changed, but there's definitely a lot that has changed since the last time I played. For sure, it's like way brighter. There's a overhaul. There's like an overworld hub now that you like spawn into as a character instead of like just kind of being on a menu, so you can like run around that area. It's still got like all the stuff like training mode and whatnot. I just turned it on real quick to see if that other character came in actually. He's in. So they also added, they've been doing every day, they're adding a character.
I saw Drifter and
off your votes.
Doorman and the other stuff. Yeah.
And the first person they added was Mina. She was the vampire. She's all right. Like she's on hit character, obviously, vampire stuff. So she does like after she hits enough shots, she like steals some health from you or like that. Right. And like she gets a bat, and every time she does that to anybody in the game, she gets like another bat. And then her ult is how many bats she's accumulated. So if the game goes long, you could have like an ult with like 100 bats or whatever, right?
Gotcha. Okay.
It's pretty cool. Like it's a pretty cool way to go about playing her. She's supposed to be like a harasser character anyway. But I've been voting for my boy Billy the Goat. I hate it. I hate that that's his name, but whatever.
Oh, the Goat dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw a picture.
And he's up. He's up, bro. So like
Okay.
I probably will mess around with a little Deadlock today. It says he has a bash down, he rams, he has a melee hits restore reflected. Empower your weapons against wrecked enemies. Okay. And then a chain gang as his ult. I don't know what any of that is, but I will be finding out soon. Um, but I bet money. So the thing is, like, whilst this is a very cool way to do the game, you just know that like there's not going to be many times you get a chance to play these characters, right? Because
Sure.
you know everybody's trying to play them, right?
Right.
So I have Billy on like I'll have my the two new characters on priority, and then I'll have my other or super priority. Then I have the other characters that like, all right, if I can't play these two, please put me on this character as my like third priority, and then after that it's like whatever, right? So yeah, I don't know. Overall, the game looks way better, and my only issue with these type of games is that like they because we're so in this realm of like alpha or super alpha or
Yeah.
playtest version, they can just kind of like change anything,
At
right?
any point,
So
right?
my man's I don't even know if he's still in the game actually. Let me go ahead and look at there was a guy Wrecker,
Mhm.
um, who was like a character that was like being
The
like
wrecking ball
worked
guy,
on.
right? Like
Yeah,
I think
he like threw junk. I don't think he's in the game
yes.
anymore. Yeah, I think he's just actually it's in alphabetical order. He is not in the game anymore, and I'm mad because Wrecker when I first got a chance to play him had one of the most fun ults I've ever played.
Sure.
It like he got into like the invisible car and you could just zoom around the map for like I don't know like 30 seconds. But as you're zooming around the map, you build up AP. So basically, you like let's say a fight starts and you're like, all right, I'm gonna be over there in a second, but you like go up and you like do like 3 circles
Yeah.
before you crash down. That was so fun, and now he's just not in the game. So yeah, I don't know. Like I just
Yeah.
like it's just like little stuff like that is gonna like get me because like yeah, I think you guys were on to something, but then I guess maybe they found out it was too busted. So then it changes ult into something else where he like gathers a bunch of stuff, but it didn't really do anything that was like of worth. So now he's just
Sure.
not even in the game anymore. Um, and maybe they'll bring him back later. But you know, they got four or five new characters coming. Overall, I think the item shop has been changed up a little bit. There's like more actives in it, and there's more like counterplay esque items.
Sure.
I do think that learning the items in this game is a little bit of a tall task. You know
Oh
what I mean?
yeah.
There's so many items now.
Right.
It's not like League where I feel like I guess at these lower levels you probably can't just play the recommended build, but the recommended build is usually not what you want to play, right?
No, not just I.
But
What
I feel
I
like in League you
found.
can kind of get away with it.
Yeah, what I found in Deadlock, the little bit that I played, it was like you had to build depending on the game, but it was really like one or two items that were dependent in the same way that I felt like it wasn't that bad, as bad as I thought it would be, because it's like, okay, if they have seven, you need the big knockdown anvil to like stop his ult, right? There are a couple of characters
Right.
like that where it's like, okay, if X then Y. If there's like one distinct thing you have to stop, then do that. But other than that, it felt like a pretty similar build the whole way. But it was a long time since I played. I mean, I can't remember when I was like super into it. Actually, let me look. If I look at last played December, so it's been like 8 months, 9 months. But I was super into it. I have 166 hours. I'm sure a lot of that is idling, but still. I felt like it was weird because the public builds, like the most popular builds, were not the best ones. Some of them were like memes and jokes, and I'm like, hey, don't do that, please. Like, that was a little
Right.
weird.
Yeah. So I think I don't know, man. Like I think that the game is definitely going in the right uh you know direction this time, but I think they need to really pick a direction and stick with it. Like this is the biggest issue with like making games for sure. Like let's say you have this game and like 70% of the people are happy with it, right? And you're
Mm,
like, okay, well, we have to figure out how to get those 30% of people now. And you're like, okay, so now you change the game up for those 30% of people, but now
yeah,
you've upset half of the 70% of people. So you actually lost, you know, 5% of people based off that. And you
right.
keep doing that, whatever. And then now you just don't like now you lost the identity of your game. I feel like that happened a lot with Paragon.
Yes,
That
yeah,
MOBA. Yeah, like now people are making they made predecessor, and you have you have people that are still playing it, but it's never going to be what Paragon was at the time that it came out. So predecessor, let me suppressor. Let's see where we're at right now. I spelled it wrong, but I'll whatever. But anyway, you know what I mean. It's just
Hmm.
one of those situations. I'm just like, yeah, bro. Like y'all really gotta pick a lane, because if you don't pick a lane, then eventually you're gonna lose everybody, and you don't want to do that.
I
So
also wonder if they're
um,
ever like, because the whole game is so, they keep saying how early it is and how it's early development, but it's like, okay, when do you jump in? And the answer is whenever you want. It's just fun. But like, I feel this weird sense of like getting to the party early. Like, I don't want to be there. And it's weird because it's not even early because there's 30,000 people playing this game right now. Like, Deadlock is huge.
right.
But it's still like,
Hmm.
I don't want to like, I don't know. It with them saying how early it is and it feeling unfinished, I don't feel like I can really fully invest my time. But then again, I did. I don't know. It's a weird feeling because it's very rare that a game in development feels this complete and also compels me like this. I love the art style. I love the vibes. Like,
Oh
there's
yeah.
something about the aesthetic that is so appealing to me personally that like, and the characters are so good, dude. The voice acting is amazing. Like, it's rare that a game like captures me like this. Like, even Overwatch, which everybody loved, I didn't care about the characters. It was fun and all, but like, I don't care about those. But this game, there's like 8 characters that I'm like, oh, I want to play that. That's awesome. Um, I don't know. It's a great game, and I'm glad that it's seeing another resurgence. Like I said, it's got like 30K people on it. It jumped up a lot. It was hitting like 15K a day a few days ago, and now it's doubled since the 18th. So I think this 6 euros thing is really getting people excited. Um,
Good.
yeah, I'm looking at it, and
Yeah.
like they brought in the magician guy who was in the early builds. They brought in the snake lady, the
Hmm.
cowboy girl. Like they're at Calico. Like I'm seeing, like they added all the characters that were sort of rumored when I started and when I was playing. So it's like they're making progress, which is awesome. Um,
Yeah.
I want to
I
try
mean,
it.
they've also changed people's whole archetypes though, because Calico originally was like a turret woman. Like
Okay,
she would put her
the
cats
cat's
down,
down.
and they would, yeah, and then like they would turret. But now she's like
She seemed like Symmetra.
she's an assassin kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, like she has these cluster bombs that she throws. She has a swipe that she like jumps in, she swipes, and it does mad damage and whatever, and like you can heal off of it or whatnot. She has the cat form that she can use to escape or like get in
Mm-hmm.
unseen, and then she has her ult that makes her like invincible, and you just kind of float, and then if people are still in the area, they get hit, right?
Mm.
So like she she definitely has she's still very fun, but it's like that's what I'm talking about. Like, what if you were that guy that really liked Calico because she was the turret girl,
Right.
right?
Yes. Yeah.
And now I come back a month later and she's a totally different character. It's like, all right, well, that back to square one. But like we gotta lock in on these character archetypes and
Mm-hmm.
lock in soon. Like even when they do league remakes or like works of the characters, they're still essentially kind of the same character. You know what I
Right.
mean? So
Yeah.
they just need to like they needed to be in tune with like whoever else come out. Like when Aurelia got reworked, she still has the Q dash that resets. Her ult kind of still does the same thing. Like okay, cool. Like all this makes sense, right? But at the core, that's still Aurelia. So if you're an Aurelia main, you should be at home at the new Aurelia. But I feel like if I just take a character, we had a zoner, and now
Right.
we took them and made them a rushdown character. You're like, okay, what the heck?
Yeah. You can't completely like upheave the entire archetype like top to bottom. That's a
Right,
little different, but
right.
um,
I
and
forgot
like
about
some of this
Cyanide. Yeah.
stuff is like I see. I mean, I don't know how they play, but like I played a lot of Shiv, when I played Deadlock, and I see him and Drifter, and I'm like, are they kind of the same thing? Like I'm looking at their move sets or whatever, and like I wonder if. But then again, I guess that's true of all hero shooters. This is a lot of characters, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And
Yes.
like, what is the overlap between all of them? Maybe it's not a lot to most people. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 32 currently in the game, and it's not even out. Like, maybe that's not a lot to most people. Um, but like to me, I guess maybe I'm just old and I assume. Also, I forgot about Warden. Warden was my go-to free elo. That guy was. I don't know if he's still that way.
He
He
still
was
does. He still does
so
that. His
strong.
they have like little tags now. Like when you go through the character
Hmm.
like when you go through the character select screen, they all have like little three sat tags.
Yeah,
So it's like brawler something something.
yeah,
His is like skirmisher, one man army. Like
yeah, yeah. He was that
So
character. Like, you ever play a game and it's like, you play your favorite character and it's like you can win or you can lose and it's kind of frustrating and you have to play with your team. But then it's like, all right, I want to win. That was him for me. It was like, all right, I need to go to bed. And I had like a 90% win rate on him because he's so easy. He's just
yeah,
throw down the juice, put him in this trap. Like, he's crazy. It's nuts.
yeah. So all bottom line, I think you guys, if I mean it's free. Yeah, I would definitely hop in and see what Deadlock's about. It captured me pretty early. There was a moment where I definitely wasn't feeling. I feel like some of the games can go very long.
Yes.
Because like especially if you're solo queuing, because like some people just don't know what to do with all this free time.
Oh,
Like
how's the
I think they
matchmaking?
forgot it's a MOBA.
Because
You know.
how's the matchmaking? Because I remember games were like super stompy both ways when I played. It was like blow ups. Like I either dominated the other guy or like the other guy like dumped on me and we couldn't do anything.
My last I'd say 6 to 8 matches were pretty. No one got stomped. I
Okay,
mean
sure.
the gold difference wasn't super bad. No one's like at 12 gold or while the other or 120 gold while the other team's at like 30 gold.
I would always
30K
have like
gold,
a
whatever. So
crazy like Vendetta. What's her name? The sniper lady,
oh
Vindicta.
yeah,
There would
yeah,
always be like a smurfing Vindicta who's like 50-0, and I'm like, dude, what? There's nothing we can do about this. Like the
yeah,
people on my team are not experienced enough.
yeah. So, but no, I think they've got a lot better at that. I've been practicing. I've been kind of going. I want to play some more of the builds that's like just focus on like farming instead.
Sure.
There's really no like jungle now. I guess there's no jungler, because they have 3 lanes and 2 people going to each lane. And
Right.
honestly, leaving your lane, there's not really a lot of people that can hold the lane by themselves except for like Turret Girl and anybody with like a crazy amount of life steal. So leaving the
Sure.
lane too long is kind of bad. But I definitely want to see it like more at a high level and see what they're doing.
Sure.
Um, so
Wait, I'm
yeah.
confused.
I do like Deadlock has the I want to try hard communicate matchmaking toggle in the settings. Oh, I totally forgot about that.
Oh, I didn't know that, but that's cool. I'm glad they
Yeah.
have the differences. That's nice.
Yeah.
Um,
So
do they do they? I can't remember. It's 4 lanes, right? So it's 1-2-2-1,
it's 3 now.
3 now. Okay, and is it
Yeah.
is it
2-2-2.
5v5, 2-2-2?
Yeah, 6v6.
Oh, I don't know if I was a solo laner. Okay. I mean, I'll get used
Mm,
to it. It's fine. I love solo laning because it captured the same feeling of League. Is like, yeah, you're stuck here. Like tap out and or die. You know what I mean? It's like
mhm.
that feeling when you dominate a lane is one of my favorite feelings in any game because it's just like the other guy has to submit. They have to leave. And then you get to play that game of like, all right, do I keep pushing? Do I join the team? Like, I loved that, but I don't like relying on teammates. But that's fine if that's what they want to do.
My favorite Coney arc, y'all, is when he was just split push twisted face, bro. Like it
Oh,
didn't matter
we
what was
never
going on in the
lost.
game.
We never lost.
And if he could be going, he could be go 10-2 and his team could be going crazy. He's going to do his thing, or his team could be going absolutely terribly. He could be 2-5, and he's like, I'm a split push, and it works every time.
It was so good because it was between. I mean, it probably doesn't work now, but the 80 split push twisted fate was foolish because you have teleport and ult, and you are just
Yeah,
nobody catches you, bro. You're gone. It was
yeah.
crazy.
So, but as I was saying, yeah. Bottom line, let me just play Deadlock, get in there. I'm pretty sure it's free to get in. So, pop up. I need to get back in the Discord, see if they're chatting out in there. But yeah, I'm probably gonna play a little bit after this. So if you want to see some Deadlock, and come over to the stream. But we'll do that after. Next, we're gonna move over to Battlefield 6. It's just a
Oh,
small update. I played it. It was fun. It's Battlefield though.
before
Like
you before
I'm not like a
sorry, before we
go
move
ahead.
on, are you gonna play late tonight? Because I might be on.
Late.
Yeah, I might be on after
How late is
stream.
late?
Like 12, maybe.
I might be back because we're supposed to go hang out for a little bit. But like if I'm back, I'm down to play.
All right, I'll hit you up maybe. Yeah, I'm streaming till like 11, and I might play a little bit tonight, but I'll hit you up. Okay,
On
Battlefield 6.
on
Yeah.
the secret stream.
I mean, I might stream. I didn't plan on streaming, but I might pop it. I'll be fine.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, Battlefield 6. It's Battlefield. It's fun. I played every mode. I think genuinely, I'm just not really like a Battlefield enjoyer when it comes to like the big battles. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like there's planes and tanks and all that stuff, like the super big areas. But some of the more smaller confined maps, I actually did have fun. It was like, in my opinion, like kind of better Call of Duty. So big fun on that. I don't know how long that's going to stay around because I feel like currently, obviously, Call of Duty is always like the king of the shooting game.
Sure.
But Battlefield seems to have a pretty dedicated like fan base, and for this play test, it seemed I feel like I saw a lot more positive reception for Battlefield this time around. So hopefully they're able to, you know, to make it happen. He said, as a Battlefield player, we're so back. Sick. Okay, so they're up. All right.
I think it's nice to see people positive about a game that big because I feel like there's a natural whenever a game beta or something like that comes out, people I feel like instinctively I see nothing but just like, oh man, it's over. I can't believe we're getting this game, and it's always complaints. So like to see positivity is like, oh, games can be good. All right, that's cool. I guess I'm just surprised, but that's great. I'm glad people like it.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I'd say I played about like 20 matches altogether.
Okay.
But yeah, just kind of like after you can also do that thing where you just queue in anything, which is nice. So like queue
Mm,
times or whatever if you don't really care what mode you're playing.
sure.
And the destructible environments, I mean, everything is pretty much destructible. So like in the big team battles, you can just like level the area as well to make it, and that's really cool. I think it is literally impossible to have like a indestructible building in the first place. So that's like hyper realistic. I can't
Mm,
imagine too many buildings taking tank shots to the, to the foundation and still be standing. So,
sure.
but yeah, I mean, uh, I would, if you're a Battlefield enjoyer, I would recommend it. If you're a war gamer enjoyer, I would recommend it.
Mm.
If you're not, I mean, there's a lot of shooters out right now. So, like, I got back into Marvel Rivals for a little bit to play Blade. He's all right. He's
Not super
he's
into
he's
it.
the most anti-heal character for sure. Like that they definitely
They needed
made him
that.
to be like, okay, yeah. They're like,
Yeah.
all right, 3 supports. We're gonna make something happen about that. And like, yeah, he's very cool, but like, I think he's still one of those characters that like, if your team is coordinated,
Shut him
and
down.
Blade jumps in the back, like he should die. He's
Mm.
not like Black Panther zooming around. Like he should definitely turn around. You should just turn around and kill him. So
Yeah.
but he's a cool character. He's his when he ults, it plays his theme song. That's pretty sick. But yeah. So
I feel
it's
like every character should have that. That's awesome.
Yeah. So could you imagine like the Avengers Assemble and it
Da, 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 da.
that would
I'm
go
saying
so hard, man.
Spider-Man hits the thing and then just Sunflower, like get the into the Spider-Verse. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I
Oh
feel like
man.
I feel like that would be a. Could you imagine when that kind of fight where everybody pops ults, 12 ults, every song going off at once would be very funny.
Yeah, well, they stopped that too because I remember everyone was putting that like TikTok song on top of Snow's ult, and then Marvel Rivals was like, nah, no mods, and they like, I don't know, they took it out. I don't know if you can get I haven't tried to remount it back, but man,
That's
know.
funny. Yeah.
Anyway,
Sorry, we got on a big tangent. Battlefield 6.
yeah.
I've heard that the beta was fun. I did not. I'm not a shooter guy. I've never played
Mhm.
like Battlefield COD. I wouldn't be able to tell you the difference. Like to me, I don't know the distinct difference between Battlefield and Call of Duty. I love Call of Duty for like a few days because I love that run and gun, brain off, dumb stuff, number go up, get 100 kills with assault rifle. Like I love that stuff. I don't know what Battlefield does to differentiate it. I know they have like vehicles, right? And I don't know
Right.
if it's more like class based or what, but
It's
um,
definitely more class based, and it's the
mhm.
vehicles. I mean, because there's no big battle mode in
Okay,
Call of Duty like that. Like this, that's really the draw of Battlefield. Like, do you want to play some real war with like tanks and
sure,
and helicopters and airplanes and stuff? Like
gotcha.
you get that in Call of Duty when you get uh like kill streaks and whatnot, but like that's not the same as me actually getting in my plane
Yeah,
and taking off with all my boys. So
right.
you know,
No, that's different. Okay. Yeah,
yeah,
I loved when the little bit that I played Battlefield, I was like, oh cool, I get to fly the plane, but it also felt like I don't know how to fly the plane. It felt like a gimmick to me because it was like not a gimmick. Like it's very impactful, right? But for me, as somebody who doesn't play the game, I was like, all right, this is kind of fun, I guess. Whatever. Um, yeah, but I'm glad. Again, I'm just glad people like it because I feel like we keep getting these remakes or reboots or new versions or patch stuff or betas, and it comes out and people are like, I don't really like this, which is a bummer.
yeah. So. But we'll see. I mean, as I said, it was only a beta, so we still got a little bit of time before it actually comes out, and
Sure.
hopefully y'all keep those same thoughts on it. It seems like a lot of people in the chat were enjoying it, so that's nice.
Cool.
And then yeah, so last
This game is ass,
talk
bro.
about a little Drag X Drive,
Did you
brother.
play
Like
it?
Nope. And because y'all were memeing too hard, man.
Dude.
Yeah, just I couldn't believe. I did not think it was going to be a good game. I knew it. I know it was $20, whatever, but I've not seen anything but memes and funny clips, but no one's really playing the game. So what's up?
It is bad. Like, listen, I'm all for, like, trying stuff. I like new stuff. I like new ideas. I like exploring new territory, new technology, right? Switch 2, trying to do this thing. It is awful. I genuinely cannot believe Nintendo put it out. It feels it doesn't feel finished. I don't know how to put it. Like I spent $20 on it because I didn't play the demo or whatever, which is insane. I should have done that. I spent $20 on that bullshit. I'll never get that back. Yeah, man, it's bad. The way that it controls just doesn't work for me. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if I had to get better, but like it's imprecise, which is like
this thing.
Yes,
like you can't.
Man.
Okay.
Like
yeah.
Like, and it's in a small way because it's like you have to like to go. Think about it this way: to go fast, you have to do both left and right at the same speed at the same timing. So if you do it, like, if you're trying to go fast, left, right, but, like, one of the sensors doesn't work all the way, so you go left, right, and then, like, one of the sensors doesn't work on right, you're turning. And if you turn in a sports game, you're giving up space, and then you get dunked on because you give up, like, the minor. It is so bad. I can't explain it. And it doesn't even have to do with the price. Would you hate it this badly if it was free to play? Yes, it's not even the price that matters for me. It doesn't work. And not only that, that's just functioning in the game. If it wasn't, even if the game worked perfectly, there's nothing to do. Like, there's no rank. You just go in there and play some matches, and that's it. Like, I'm genuinely shocked this game exists. It is a tech demo. It feels like a game inside another game that would come packaged with the Switch 2. I am truly aghast at the fact that this game exists. It's crazy. Okay. I heard people say, and I agree with this, it is what people say ARMS is. Like, you know how people thought ARMS was, like, super shallow and basic and, like... But ARMS had personality, it had polish, it had aesthetic, it had music, it had stuff to it. This game has none of it.
I think also ARMS had the coolest... who's that director, bro? Didn't he go up there and beat Zerk or something like that?
Yeah, man, he beat their ass. I think... I don't know if it was, like, similar devs. I saw people saying that, but they might have been memeing that, like, it was, ARMS devs trying something else. I don't think that's true, but...
Yeah. I couldn't imagine. I don't know, man. I'm glad that Nintendo is still trying some things, but like sometimes you got to know when it's like, well, who the is playing this, right? So, Pokken, that was a game that they tried, right? That like, okay, cool, Pokemon fighting game, two fields. ARMS, game that they tried. Splatoon, technically, kind of a game they tried. It was successful. So, like, they definitely still put out stuff where they're trying, but I just don't know who this was for at all. Like, at no point. In fact, I told you, like, I saw that the trailer, and the guy had the things on the desk, and I was like, oh, this is probably like a DJ game. And this guy comes rolling out in this wheelchair, and I was like, I can't laugh. Like, I can't laugh. I'm going to hell. Like,
that's what I'm saying. If you laugh, you go to hell. You have to take it seriously. Yeah. You're not allowed to say the game is. I'll be brave. I'll say it. That game is ass, bro. I tried it. I genuinely. I went into it expecting to be like, you know what? I actually kind of dig it because I try to keep an open mind. And I played the Switch Welcome Tour. The Switch 2 Welcome Tour is not great, but it's something, and it's cool. It has cool stuff. Yeah. It was worth the $10. I think
for $20, you're getting more of a tech demo, though. Like, it's explaining you the actual tech instead of just being like, look at what we can do, but like not really,
But the tech doesn't work. Like if it worked. And it's not even like, okay, people could say that I was doing it wrong, which might be true because I wasn't doing it on a table. If I have to play the game on a table, that game is ass. They said you could play it on your legs, and I'm like, oh, cool, but it doesn't work on my legs. Say that. I tried to play it on the arms of my chair, couldn't do that, didn't work. Okay, how do I engage with your game? I don't know how to explain it. It just if a sports game can't control well, it is a bad game. That's you need
Yeah.
because the whole way to play that game is to get the ball, to steal the ball from people, you have to run into them head on. So imagine you're you and I'm me, and I just scored on you, or let's say you just scored on me, okay, and I get the
Hmm.
ball. You have to go back to the back of your court so you can slam into me head on. But your controls might not work, which means I get past you and then I just score, and then we just do that back and forth forever. Like, there's no, you get one chance to slam into somebody head on. And I think it's different with teams, right? Because you have multiple people.
Right.
It is. Imagine Rocket League and you can only steal head on. Yes, imagine you had to bump the front of someone's car. Like it. I don't know, man. It's unbelievable to me. I can't believe they put this out. It doesn't. I think 5s and 6s are generous. I don't know if that's a Nintendo bonus or what, but I saw IGN gave it a 5, GameSpot gave it, or GameSpot was 5, IGN was 6. Like, that's too generous. This game is bad. Miserable. Terrible. Terrible game. Really bad.
Okay. So for $20, definitely not worth. For free, definitely not worth. I think we're just waiting for whatever. What is next? What is the next like big release?
I thought it was Metroid,
Nintendo,
but we haven't heard anything in a while.
Which to release game release dates?
What's the
Let's
Metacritic?
see. Let's
Good
see.
question. I'm gonna go to OpenCritic because that's like the same, but OpenCritic has a 65 for Dragon Drive. That is way too high. That's crazy. It's
okay,
a 4
Dragon
at
Drive
best.
came out on the same day as Madden NFL 26. Who cares about that? Damon Ex Machina Titanic Scion is upcoming action game, but that's coming out on everything. But that's September 5th. Final Fantasy Tactics. Pokemon is the next one. That's October 16th though, so we got a little bit of time to wait.
That's
but
a long time, dude.
Yeah. This my I didn't want to say it because I'm happy that I have it, but it is definitely collecting a little dust now. Like,
yeah, man,
it's definitely collecting a little dust now. So we'll be we're waiting out for that, and then obviously Kirby Air Riders comes out November 20th, so we have a month to do Pokemon stuff, and then Kirby. So it seems like stuff kind of picks up after that, which is good. I definitely need it to pick up. I think December is when what is that thing called? The Hyrule Warriors comes out. It says 2025 for Elden Ring Tarnished Edition. So if you haven't got a chance to play Elden Ring yet, there's another chance for you to play it there. But we'll just have to figure out what's happening here. Just as of right now, though, not really many games for the Nintendo Switch.
What happened to Metroid Prime 4? I thought that was like this year, but like we haven't heard anything now. I don't know if it got delayed again or what, but like
it does say Metroid Prime 4 Beyond Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, 2025. No real release date yet, but it's there. It says it's there.
I forgot Metal Gear comes out next week. I'm excited for that. I didn't know that. Next Thursday, I'm playing that. Sheesh.
So the Switch 2 is going to be looked back on like the Wii U was. Not impossible. Too many people already bought the Switch 2. It's I think the thing about the Switch 2 is that because it can play Switch games, like you still get functionality out of it, and it plays the Switch games better. So like, it still has some function. But currently, there just is no good exclusive, in my opinion, Switch 2 games outside of like Donkey Kong and I guess Mario Kart. But like even then, I think a lot of people are like, they still like Mario Kart 8 more than World right now.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I'm kind of bummed out. Like it's not so much about the games. Like Mario Kart was good, DK was good. It's just on the launch of a console, I'd like more to look forward to. A Kirby Air Ride, I gotta be honest. I watched that direct. I'm sure it'll be fun. I don't know if it's for me. Like it looks so. I haven't played Kirby Air Ride. I'm actually playing it for the first time tomorrow. I'm gonna give it a shot.
Ooh.
Yeah, I want to try it. I'm gonna try it on stream because I tried F-Zero, like the GameCube one, on stream a few years ago, and that was awesome. I was like, wow, this game is great. Maybe I'll do that with Kirby, but I don't know. We'll see, man. I don't know. It's hard to say. I just wish there was more to look forward to.
I think you have to like City Trial though. Like, the racing in the game is fun. Like I will say that, but like more often than not, everyone's most fondest memories for Kirby's Air Ride is City Trial. So,
and that's with people, right? That's like a multiplayer thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can still do it with computers, just kind of feel it out. But like, I feel like that's that's where the bulk of Kirby Air Ride
Sure.
fandom comes from. Like, and like you're either a city trial person or you're a time trial person. So you're like, trying to break records and stuff.
Sure.
So yeah, but I would definitely, try it if you're gonna try it tomorrow. I'd try each raid. I like top ride. There's air ride. There's top ride, which is like 2 stars. You get the
Okay.
stair star or and that one's pretty fun. It's like more arcadey. And then yeah, you have city trial. And I think if you 100% don't like city trial, then
Yeah.
hey man, I don't know what to tell you.
I'll give it a shot. I don't know. I was wondering. This is probably a stupid thing to say. People are talking about Silk Song. There's apparently news tomorrow. You think it shadow drops? No way, right?
No way,
No way. I wish it would.
no way. I'm thinking maybe 2 months from now.
Wait, they leaked the direction. It's 2 minutes long, or the duration. That's crazy. Well, if it's
Oh
2 minutes long, they might be go explore now. That joint it might come out. Wait.
yeah, no, city trial is definitely still fun because of all the achievements. I'm just saying like I'm just basically saying like if you're gonna be a Kirby Air Ride player in the future, more often than not, it's because you want to play city trial. Now I'm excited I'm excited because this is a big overhaul to Kirby's Air Ride, having everybody be an air rider instead of like them kind of being locked to one thing.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
DDD only rode on the scooter, Meta Knight flew, and whatnot, and then everybody else got air rides. But now everybody gets to be an air rider, and that's pretty cool. So,
Yeah.
we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. I'm not super excited about it. I watched the direct. I'm like, this looks fine, but we'll see. I'll look at the reviews and I'll make a decision. But that's gonna do it for y'all gaming, guys. Thanks for tuning in to another episode. Do not get Dragon Drive. Bad game. Are you going live now? You about to stream again?
Yeah, I gotta do my own little talk stuff. So if you want to hear for some topic talk, where we're gonna talk about Kirby's Air Ride a little more in depth, and on top of that, money match culture and Smash, and you want to chime in, then come over to the stream. That's where we're gonna be, right there. You see that? Go ahead and click that. Just go ahead and open it now, bro. Don't even waste any time. So, with that being said, that's it for topic talk. I now will vanish, or not topic talk. Y'all gaming. I will now vanish into the heavens.
There he
Goodbye.
goes. He's going back to his people.